Hey, what's up, guys? This is Motoko. This is my first ever online video, and I'm doing it on Final Fantasy Mobius, which is a new game that just came out recently. So please don't be too harsh on me. I haven't done anything like this before, so I hope you enjoy. What I am doing is displaying the full Hunter class, which I have recently unlocked via openers. I know a lot of people are skeptical about people who make purchases online, but I figured, hey, I'm going to support this game. I really enjoy playing it, and so yeah, I went ahead and unlocked this job. I looked at the JP ratings and saw that this job is going to be a not the best, but definitely a solid one for quite some time. So I went ahead and fully unlocked it. Um, Now, if you look immediately at his stats, you'll notice that he has decent HP, pretty high attack, and pretty high break power, but his magic is way low. 108% is outdone by the um, the Onion Knight, the Onion Knight Ranger at level 3, and probably outdone by most of the other classes in the game. As a matter of fact, the Apprentice Mage at level 1 has 72%. So you can see his magic is definitely on the low side, which means during his breaks, when you're hammering them with abilities, he's going to be doing a little bit less damage than most of the other classes, and you'll see that in the video. But his strengths are definitely his high break power. He breaks real easy, and his speed. He gets 6 moves per turn, which means you have a lot of room to keep the opponent locked up. Between his breaks and his action ability, you will keep the opponent locked up pretty hard. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into this instance right here and do master. This is the arena. This is one of the hardest fights in the game. I know there are some harder fights outside of this, but we're gonna do this for right now, just to kind of quickly display his abilities. Skip through. All right, so this is the Lich fight. So what I like to do is get a flame sword, preferably from Warrior. It seems to work a little bit better than the mage variants. I don't want to refresh too much for time constraints. And I'm probably going to make a few mistakes during this fight. This is mainly just to display the abilities. Um, so bear with me here. We're going to do Bayako to get his breakdown. You'll notice Bayako is one of the strongest break cards in the game at the moment. Um, and I'm pretty close to breaking him, so what I want to do is get him down to where he's just about one hit away, draw my fire, and then hopefully I'll get some wind. Shadowbind, there we go. That was a pretty good hit. We'll wind shift. Still got two moves, so we're gonna get 2 quick Shadowbinds in with Fenrir. And then you'll notice he's almost already dead after 1 lock. Um, we'll do another Bayako because Fenrir's break is really weak. Um, I guess I don't have a whole lot of options here. We're just going to keep hitting him until... Alright, so he's about 2 or 3 hits away from a break. I'm going to go ahead and save my orbs. Hit the break hard. Oh, well, he's dead. So there you go. That's it. He does extremely good damage. As you noticed during the fight, we kept him locked up. Pretty much the only actions he was doing, he did maybe what 2 or 3 attacks, and then he was just dead. So I believe this is the Dynamite fight. It doesn't really matter what you take into this fight because my setup is good to beat this anyways. So here we go. We're gonna just refresh until we find something that looks cool. Alright, we'll take Moogle for some extra magic during the break. If we get an opportunity to even use it. I like to wind shift to try and maximize my break potential. Fast forward through this. Alright, so yeah, again, starting off with Bayako. Get that break gauge down as much as possible. Alright, so here we're a little high on fire. I'm going to go ahead and soak up the fire so that we can get some wind and water orbs. Alright, now we're in our break. We have an option here. We can go Faith and then Shadowbind a lot, which I'm thinking about doing it. I'm liking that. And then we'll hit 2 Shadowbinds, and then we'll show you the ultimate here. And that's probably going to be the end of the fight after that. I got 3 more moves. Yeah. We'll do Rain of Arrows, and then that should put us into another Shadowbind. Well, that's going to end the fight. So as you see, his ultimate is called Rain of Arrows. It does a tremendous amount of damage. It has multiple uses. You can use it when you're low on orbs to recharge your orbs. You can also use it when you have their break gauge blinking, completely down all the way but blinking. If you use it then, it'll immediately send whoever it is into a break. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Even the hardest bosses will go into a break if their break gauge is completely drained and blinking. Alright, so this is that one fight again. The golem again. We're going to go just get a fire ability. It doesn't really matter which one. Just want to have a fire ability to back up your already existing abilities. Oh, this is actually the Mind Flay boss. This is going to be a little bit different strategy. It's a little slower. I don't have the Earth set up to beat him, but I do have good defensibility. So this fight might last, probably going to last a little bit longer, but we'll still be able to beat him fairly easy. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and send him into a break. Hit him with the Ice Fang. Draw once. Oh man, that guy's card is not leveled up very well. Alright, so fire's kind of not really an option. We're going to have to stick to ice. I probably should have noticed that going into this. So yeah, there's a mistake right there. Yeah, we're kind of jacked. Hold on. All right, we got one shield up, so we can break him. We'll break him out of this. Hit Ice Fang. Can't really wind shift. Oh man. So this is the problem with this setup. Wind bosses tend to be I don't want to say they're difficult, but they're definitely a little bit more challenging because your abilities are so geared towards wind. Shadowbind is Fenrir is a great card. Does a lot of damage. But again, versus wind, you're kind of up a creek. Alright, we'll just keep hitting him with the Ice Fang. He'll go down eventually. And there you have it. All right, so that probably wasn't the best showing and the best outing for him, but that is the hunter class, excuse me, fully unlocked to skirmisher. As you can see, he's very, very good in this current state of the game. He had little to no trouble beating any of this content. As a matter of fact, if you'd like to see what my current progress in the chaos vortex, I have 6 areas cleared so far. I plan on doing more here soon. None of this up until this point has been challenging at all using the hunter. Um, it's pretty straightforward. I get to the ninth or 10th boss and I have to toss out a heal. But I mean, after it doesn't really even challenge me that much. So I will make more videos in the future, hopefully with Final Fantasy Mobius. I hope that you found this informative, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.